complex
Mindy.
assault, but now,
I wouldn't eat ramen noodles if Ed cooked them for me.
damn. Why do people hate on ramen? I like ramen.
So
Right,
do I.
we know.
I do.
I like them with butter. I don't like the seasonings.
Mhm.
I just cook the noodles, put butter on them, and Parmesan cheese.
You see, here's the deal. I like them because when you've been broke for so long, not only do you learn to love ramen noodles, but you just start incorporating those as like a food staple into other shit that you're making. I cut hot dogs up and put them in mine.
I had a friend who made a lasagna with bricks of ramen noodles.
And it worked out, didn't it?
It did work.
Yeah, see? See?
Yeah,
I could see that.
It's
Yeah.
genius.
it is.
Mindy, you just haven't had the right ramen noodles. That's
Yes.
all. Come on down to the hood, baby girl. We're going to get you hooked up.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
All right, what
I
other
had to
stories
use
you
my
got?
extra black
I'll
voice
let
for that
Andrew
one.
take this one.
Holy
Love it.
shit.
What the?
All right. Man pours sugar on himself after hiding in a closed restaurant. A man was seen on video pouring sugar on himself behind the counter of a closed restaurant. Shannon Barry, he's black, was caught.
No, he's not.
Look at the picture. He's a black guy.
You don't know if that's a customer beforehand, and then just move on.
Was caught sneaking into a restaurant and pouring sugar all over himself after the place closed. Very, very odd. Okay, yeah. Ed's playing the video.
He's got a video.
He's got video.
Look at that.
This ad will end in 15 seconds.
Oh,
Oh.
really? No, we're not advertising.
We're not going to go to South Africa. Who's
Oh,
going to go
my
there?
God. What the fuck is it with you? Did you two plan this? Is that why Phil's not here? Because he's building the cross and getting the gas? Is that what the fuck's going on here?
See? Black guy. Look at that.
Oh, that's... No, he don't... Wait. Is he? Oh, my God. He's actually crawling around like he is playing virtual reality Call of Duty. or
By the way,
something.
Tanya just posted she's too white for the hood. You're going to get her kidnapped.
No, that's fucked up.
See?
What the
He's
fuck?
a black guy. I told you.
What the? No, he looks like he's stealing stuff. He doesn't look like he's...
Pouring sugar on himself. Look at that. He's pouring sugar on himself.
Oh, shit. He is. Okay. What the fuck is...
What is
I'm
he
waiting for somebody to cue up the Def Leppard song.
I know.
We're done.
Oh, Mindy responded, I
we're-
live in Flowtown. I can handle a little hood. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
fresh new
Hashtag,
history.
Yeah.
hashtag North County.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Damn. And just for the record, everybody, no, I'm not racist. I promise you. God, I got another text message. What the fuck? Does nobody understand that I'm doing 4 o'clock, please and thank you?
Wait.
Oh, that's Matt.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Were you about to ask that they don't understand that you're broadcasting right now?
No, they don't understand.
They've heard the show. They don't give a fuck.
I just want everybody to understand. I just want everybody to understand that I point out stupid racist stereotypes because they're stupid stereotypes.
Oh, see, that's... I swear to God, I'm going to kick her out of the house.
What?
I'm going to kick her out of the house. Okay.
Hey, Freeze.
So...
What did she threaten to do while going to Alabama?
You know what?
Mindy's
I'm
diet racist.
I'm going to tell... Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to tell that story.
Okay.
Okay. So if
After that, we're going to do the sports.
if you're familiar with the way that Florida is laid out, you got that little barrier between Alabama and Florida right there in the Panhandle.
Yeah.
Okay, which is where Volcanus is located.
Okay.
All right. So while we stayed in Florida, I bought all my cigarettes and gas and pretty much like 3/4 of the food I ate in Alabama. Now,
Oh,
we're getting...
I know where this is going already.
Yeah. So we are...
Alabama Hot Pocket.
You know what? I'm really upset because remember, I had just edited the show.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, in fact, a very hot Alabama pot. I don't know how that works. Okay, fuck it. Anyway, look, we are driving. We're leaving Florida. We are driving into Alabama.
Okay.
Okay. Tanya is trying to get the D. She's like, give it to me. Like, I'm like, no, because we're at your grandfather's house, who, by the way, didn't care as much about fucking with other people that could hear than I did, apparently. And I'm going to tell you what, I feel kind of emasculated because I pretty much was outfucked by an over 80-year-old man. But there's that. That's moving on. Okay,
Hey,
so
he invested in Viagra.
yeah, so we are on our way to Alabama. Tanya's trying to get the D. I've been turning her down. I'm like, no.
Was trying all week, according to her.
You're not getting the D. We get ready to cross over. She's like, I swear to God, if you don't fuck me, when we get into Alabama, I'm just going to start screaming, help me, out the window.
Wow.
What happened next was perhaps the smartest thing I've ever done and the coolest thing I've ever done. Because without delay, no sooner than the words had erupted from her pretty face,
Yeah.
I managed to pull a U-turn in a 2003 Suburban on a 2-lane road. No tire ever touched the shoulder or any grass anywhere, and we were on our way back. Like, literally right at the Alabama border. As soon as she turns that, I'm like, nope. And we went back to Florida. And no, she's fucking evil like that. Oh, and by the way, I got to hear like a week's worth of senior citizen sex. That will fucking scar you. Yes. Okay. Have you ever heard 2 over 80-year-old people fuck?
No.
You
Yeah, see, you sick bastard. I'm surprised you didn't record that shit.
I didn't have my gear. But there was just no way. Dude, okay.
No, you don't need to.
No.
By the way, Tanya posted, guess who got the D? Did you burn a hole into the ground, buddy?
Not into the ground.
He was like the Flash.
New. Although I will admit, I didn't really spend a significant amount of time. I didn't bring my A game. I knew that we had days to be there, and I knew we were going to be trekking back and forth to Alabama, and I could not take that risk. Again, couldn't do it, so I caved. Yeah.
Into the washer? What? What's going on there, Freeze?
I helped her with some laundry.
I'm sure you did. Swish splash, I was taking a bath.
Hopefully, this was before the clothes actually went through the cycle.
No, you actually wanted to be after the clothes have gone through the cycle and pulled out of the washer.
Actually, I was trying to time it where it was going during the cycle, but I walked out there too late. So
Oh.
it's a separate laundry room.
Okay.
Yeah, which was weird. Wow, it was good, but it was weird.
You guys are freaky.
Did we just meet or something? Come on, man.
That's true.
I wear a fucking dog collar to weddings,
Again, that doesn't
but
surprise
not
me.
your wedding for 0 Degree Entertainment.
Unless you ask me to.
Yeah, if you ask me to wear my dog collar, I'm wearing that shit. I should have it on right now.
I can't say that that's too freaky. I mean, my ex-wife and I fucked in her parents' kitchen
Damn.
with her sister in the next room watching TV.
You know, the weirdest thing I ever did. we were-
Was pause the radio show so we could sit around and talk about how we fuck our wives? Because that's the weirdest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, might as well keep going.
Okay.
So when I was dating my wife, I was the first summer that we were dating. I stayed at her place when she was living with her dad.
Uh-oh.
Well, her dad was a smoker, and she hated smoke, so he would always go, quote unquote, go check the weather. You know, because
Arian's back in the chat.
Who is?
Arian, how you doing?
Hi, Arian. So basically, he went downstairs and outside, and he took Molly, our dog, with him, and he was smoking a cigarette and drinking his rum and Coke. And all of a sudden, Cindy and I were getting a little hot and bothered, and so we just basically got a little hot and bothered on the floor of the living room, where everybody would like watch TV and eat and shit. And then the thing is, we had they had a security system that anytime a door opened, it would go beep beep beep.
Right.
Well, all of a sudden, I'm like maybe 5 or 6 thrusts away from completion. All of a sudden, I hear beep beep beep. She practically like threw me off of her and like ran to the damn bedroom to finish getting her clothes on. I, on the other hand, just kind of stood up and was like,
Oh no!
singing in the bathtub.
Oh, he said, "Fuck Jesus, take the wheel. Andrew, take the stick."
No, that was my wife who took the stick.
Oh wow! But you said she hopped up and ran away. You said
Into the bedroom to get dressed.
Damn! I love the fact that he was 5 or 6 thrusts from completion. Which means he was 3 thrusts in.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Freeze. You bastard.
I know.
Get my horn ready.
I see. The euphemism in that sentence is barely palatable. I can't do it.
Yeah, we'll deal with it.
Okay.
Hockey!
There's a Spirit Fingers. Oh wait, was it Spirit Fingers this week or Jazz Hands?
The South will rise again. What?
That's wow. Yeah, that's Arian.
Yeah.
Who's doing this?
I had to cast that.
Wow.
That is hot.
Arian, that's a hot picture of you.
I'm
getting the vapors.
She is a very pretty lady.
She is.
Tanya's listening. Tanya's listening. She's a very pretty lady.
Wow.
Dude, she fucking smoking. Are you fucking kidding? Like this, like
she. Yeah. You can still hear you.
But I tried to cover the microphone. And it's about intention.
Okay.
Not perception.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
I'm dead.
The Blues have made some changes over the past couple weeks. I know Ed's ready to jump on this shit. All starting with the day before the NHL draft, when playoff goalie superstar Brian Elliott was traded to the Calgary Flames for a second-round pick and a potential third-round pick next year if some shit happens. So that happened. And then they re-signed Jake Allen to a 4-year deal worth $17.4 million after the Elliott trade. Then they let our captain, David Backes, sign a 5-year deal for $30 million with the Bruins, which I'm actually quite fine with, to be quite frank with you.
That one I'm okay with.
Because he's going to be 37 in the final year. He's a ground and pounder kind of guy. Jesus Christ! I knew I was going to regret saying that shit even before. You sick.
And yet
fuck.
you still said it.
I did. And then the Calgary Flames, or I should say, if you're Canadian, Calgary, signed Troy Brouwer to a 4-year deal worth $18 million.
That one I'm a little peeved about.
I would have liked to have seen him back. He was 31. Yeah. It would have been 35 at the end of the year. You know, his average annual value on that with 4 years and 18, you're looking at $4.5 million. That's a little bit more than what you're paying David Perron. And David Perron, who the Blues brought back for some fucking reason at 2 years and $7.5 million. No fucking idea why they brought this guy back. He's not a goal scorer. He's not that good. It's like re-signing what's his nuts, the Swede that we have on our you know who I'm talking about, the Swede, the big Sweden guy, big like 6'5". If I gave you the list, you'd probably know it. Right?
Yaskin's the only one that's coming to mind.
Oh, he's been with the team for like 7 years. He's been a playoff failure in like every other year and got injured last year. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the Blues also signed goalie Carter Hutton away from Nashville for a 2-year, $2.25 million deal. So that's a lot of changes. The Blues have gotten younger, they've gotten faster, but they've also gotten smaller. So faster and smaller, like in many things, is not a good thing.
Oh, and did we forget about what was his name? Robert Ott?
What, Steve Ott?
Or Steve Ott. Steve Ott.
He's not re-signed.
No, he's gone.
Good. That guy sucks.
He was a pretty decent enforcer.
Except for when he wasn't.
True.
He took some shit penalties in the playoffs and cost the Blues at least one game in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah. That guy was just way too old, not fast enough, and he wasn't bashing enough bodies to make it worth it.
They just need to bring Reedlow back.
Get out of here. The Cardinals, if you'll pardon the phrase, are still fumbling and stumbling with the ball and glove. I knew you got a chuckle out of that there, Freeze. The Cardinals have committed 64 errors so far this season in 79 games. The average amount of errors in Major League Baseball on a team is 47, so they are 17 more than the average. The best defensive team this season is the Washington Nationals. They've only committed 27 errors, which means the Cardinals have committed more than double the amount of errors as the first place team. Now, third base coach and defensive coaching guru Jose Oquendo is out for the season because of a knee injury, and funnily enough, while not working at all, has probably earned himself a nice tidy little raise next year with how shitty the Cardinals have been playing defense this season in his absence. And that is your Average Joe Sports Report.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm looking at the chat here.
Yeah, and we're moving on.
Something about a rebel flag and Freeze's penis.